Hi guys, and thanks so much for joining me for a new episode of Mika Made It. So today we are going to be having a full spread. We are going to be making some buttered barbecue chicken with rice and peas and plantain. Now obviously this is a vegetarian channel, so this is not real chicken, but doesn't it look like it though? You want to see how I made it? Then stay tuned because I'm going to show you all the steps. All right guys, so let's start off by making our wet batter. So for that you will need a half a cup of eggs, which is about 2 eggs beaten, and not in the order that I'm putting it in the bowl, but you'll need a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of onion powder and garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika and black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and you'll also need a half a cup of all-purpose flour. And once that's all there, you're going to give it a good mix. If it's a little thick, you can add some water, but don't add more than half of a cup of water to it. Now for our dry mixture, you're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and again, not in the same order, but onion powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika and black pepper, and a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And then of course just mix that all through once you have added all of your seasoning, so that way it is blended well into the bowl. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and, of course, bring it over to our dredging station. So quite simple, wet batter, dry batter, and repeat that process. So you're going to want to make sure that the stems are all coated in the wet mixture and the dry mixture, so that way they get a good fry on them and you don't have any gaps or, stems that are not covered properly. So just be mindful of that. And then you take it over to your heated pan and we're gonna fry them until golden brown, so about 3 minutes on each side, or of course until they're crispy. You kind of want them like a little bit touched so they give that fried chicken look, So you see here where you have the seasonings a little bit like, I'm gonna say caramelized and not bun up. So that way it gives that, mimicked crispy chicken effect. And then from here, we're gonna leave those to rest for a bit while we start on our rice. So we have 1 cup of water, 1 cup of washed basmati rice with a Scotch bonnet pepper and 1 cup of coconut milk. So this is lazy rice and peas. I know that this is probably not how you make it, but this is how I make it. And that's just a blend of seasonings that of course are in my description in terms of the measurements, and some butter, and of course my supreme star, my Scotch bonnet pepper. So for the barbecue sauce, you'll need about a half a cup of butter and 3/4 cups of Sweet Baby Ray's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. That's the one to get, y'all. So of course you're gonna coat them and make them all nice and saucy, because it doesn't hit the same if the sauce is not going all throughout, and they should look something like this once you've finished coating them. Nice and scrumptious. And then we're going to go ahead and chop up our plantain. So if you don't know how to fry plantains, really simple. Just make sure that they are nice and golden brown or nice and caramelized on each side. And see, my rice and peas look ton up, natural, nice and fluffy. And here we have it, guys, your buttered barbecue chicken, quote unquote, with rice and peas and plantain. Hi guys, pardon my finger. So I was actually eating off camera before I came on. So of course we're done the meal, and it is absolutely delicious. So I wanted to show you guys the mushrooms up close. So as you can see, when you pull them apart, it looks exactly like chicken. Isn't that so trippy? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's give it a taste. Yeah. Wow. It's like fried chicken. It's really, really delicious. So if you want all the grease but none of the guilt, then you have to try this recipe. So these are enoki mushrooms. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but yeah, it's a type of mushroom and it shreds just like chicken. Anyways guys, I'm gonna enjoy this with my rice and peas, my lazy rice and peas. So nobody not cost me because I'm gonna make it the way how people usually make it. That's how I made it. So, all right, guys, fingers are so dirty. Next week, join me because I'm gonna be making fish and chips. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone, and thanks so much for watching Mika Made It. Bye, guys.